With The Odd Life of Timothy Green this week more than likely causing lots of birds and bees discussion with parents all around the world with their children, and now ParaNorman having more adult humor than any family film I have ever seen, children everywhere are very confused this week. ParaNorman is the new stop-motion animated film from the makers of Coraline, another stop-motion animated film and one of my favorite animated films. I used visual aids today. I'm proud of myself. I deserve a gold star. Now, ParaNorman is a movie that I knew nothing about. I've been trying an experiment lately where I purposefully do not watch any trailers before I see the movie. I've tried to do that. There's been some films where I've just, I've broken and I've watched the trailers for, and then some where I don't really care. But I decided to look at ParaNorman. I was like, you know what? That movie could have the potential for being great. I'm not going to watch any trailers. I want to go into that movie blind. And this movie blew me away. I was so surprised by this movie. This is the biggest surprise for me this year. I loved ParaNorman. It was such a clever, unique family film, very similar in the vein of Coraline, very creepy and actually a little bit scary and suspenseful, excellent visuals, and amazing stop-motion animation. This movie's about a kid, his name is Norman, and he has the ability to see people who are dead all around him, and no, he's not Haley Joel Osment from The Sixth Sense. He's perfectly accepting of this, and he likes it. I mean, he actually talks to these people, and they're his main friends, because everyone in life thinks he's really strange and creepy, and no one really hangs out with him, even his own family. Soon he discovers that he is the only person who can stop this curse from coming upon his town, because he's the only person who can talk to the dead to get them to stop and get this curse to go away. That's when our adventure with Norman starts, and we get to see how he's going to try to get out of this situation. I'm a big fan of that animation because simply I just respect the amount of time that goes into that. I mean, to literally sit there and just move all these figures all day, and the creation of the figures too, it's all so complex. I have such respect for the people who work on that type of animation that I'm always blown away by the seamless quality of the animation of these movies nowadays. I honestly had like this big geeky smile on my face throughout almost this entire movie. Like every scene was so unique and clever, and I'm blown away by this animation. It's so beautiful, but the creepiness of this movie was something I just relished it. It was so strange and weird. It had this great spoof of the 80s slasher movies or the 80s zombie movies where it seemed like there was always this really intense symphonic electronic score in the background, like Halloween for instance, and they even spoof Halloween at one point in this movie. Like whenever the zombies are on screen or coming through the doors or the windows, there's this great music in the background. Dun 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 dun. It was so cool. It was just such a throwback to that old type of horror movie where like all the scores were always symphonic. It's just, I loved it. The character of Norman is so great too. He's voiced by Kodi Smit-McPhee from Let Me In, who was really good in that movie. He's really good here too. I really want to see what else this kid can do. He's a good actor. I'm excited to see what else he can do. He was really good as Norman. His voice was just, it was great. Like the main word I can think to describe this movie is unique, because everything about this movie is just so different and original. You could tell that a lot of these filmmakers were trying to do something different or outside of the box, and I like that they were doing that with this movie, and I was really impressed. Also, he's got this buddy in this movie. He's a larger kid. He was so funny in this movie. All of his jokes were hitting. There is a lot of adult humor in this movie. I cannot believe how much they actually got away with. This movie may be on the border of breaching into the PG-13 area. I was extremely impressed. I loved it. It was great. I had a lot of fun with ParaNorman. My only issue I have with the film is that about halfway through the movie, it slows down for like a 15-minute period. Not because it's boring or all of a sudden, it just, the movie was riding at such a great pace of comedy and suspense. It kind of slowed down for a little bit, but then it picked up again very quickly. That's my only issue with the movie. I'm going to give ParaNorman an A-. It's actually one of my favorite films so far this year. And maybe try doing what I did. If you haven't seen a trailer yet, try not watching one at all and just going into the movie as blind as possible. You might find yourself enjoying it just like I did. And as always guys, if you like this review, you can subscribe to my channel and get Stuckmanized.